You're watching the Experience Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
All right. Oh, shoot. Amy. First, I've got this on my phone on, so I got to, turn it off. Second, the computer's on private chat. How do I put it so that I can see comments? I mean, I know
you go over and you click on the comments button.
Yeah, I know that, but, I'm, running late, and I got people watching me be a goofball.
Yeah. So, guys, for Christmas, we're going to pitch in and buy Nick a late Christmas present with an alarm clock on it.
Yeah, right?
Oh, my God.
You guys pick.
Yeah, I know that. All right, let's see if I can get this wrapped up.
So maybe a computer without speakers.
Yeah, really. So, Mr. Easy Go Lucky, Alberto Stefan, I think I said it right. CJ Design, Marcus, Comic Art Boston, Thomas Bishop, everybody. Let's do this. All right. If you're on YouTube, do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up. If you're on Facebook, thumbs up is awesome. Hearts are awesome too. If you are on Twitter, hopefully you didn't pay $8 a month for the blue check mark and hit those hearts. And if you are on Twitch, hit that Android, but not so hard that you screw up your computer. So, hey, JC Padilla, it's been a while. How are you? Tim D in the house. Rob2814, haven't seen you in a little bit. I hope everybody had some happy holidays. So, hope you got to spend some time with your family. So, I'm waiting for something, and while I do, I will tell you, Kyle, I had some of the news yesterday. And this isn't one of those warm-ups of having bad news. I really got hit with some bad news. My stomach was turning earlier today. You want me to tell you, or should I keep it to myself?
Well, in an unfortunate turn of events, when you had said bad news the first time, my internet was acting up. So it said, I got some today. And so I didn't hear bad news. What's your bad news? And hopefully I can make it better because I've got some good news.
Okay, good. Hearts are only good if they are still beating. Ain't that the truth, Mr. Red Jack? Let's see. So, leading up to the holidays, there are 2 final order cutoff cycles in a row where you have to do 2 weeks.
Oh, I hate
you have to get, yeah, and you have to get ahead of everything. So what happened was today I got the phone call from my guy Alan. And the thing about Alan, and I love Alan, understand he's a really, really smart salesperson, but it takes him forever to get to the point. So he actually turned my stomach even more.
So he's like you in that way?
Worse.
Oh, I don't mean to poke the bear, but I couldn't walk past that one.
Listen, at least when I take forever, it's usually good news or something.
That's true.
Positive.
That's fair. You're drawing it out, getting us worked up.
So the short of it is, because otherwise I'm going to take forever. There was a mix-up at the printer. We have no titles in stores December 18th. Everything got pushed to the 25th.
January 18th.
Huh?
January 18th?
January 18th.
Yeah, you said December. I'm like, well, that's the past. So that's okay.
It happened in the past. So honestly, that's my bad news. So I would love to hear some good news.
Does that mean that 007 is pushed back a week? Because I'm really excited for the final issue of Philip Kennedy Johnson's 007.
No, that was always the 25th. So we're good there.
So that's just second Gargoyles and some books like that I'm super excited for.
Gargoyles, Cherish, and Vampirella Strikes.
So really only Gargoyles that affects me. Heyo.
There you go. Thank you.
I ordered, only because I think I have, 5 covers of that coming in.
I'm trying to figure out what happened with CJ Design because I want to see if everything's okay.
Just
CJ, I missed what it is, but I hope
it's
it's all
just
going to be.
he's a little sick.
I'm sorry,
He's got a little
man.
health.
I'll
issue.
keep
Yeah, man.
I'll keep you and your wife in my prayers, buddy. You know, everybody stay healthy. That's all we can do. Yeah, Tim D, you know what? First world problem, but we always talk. It's just this is still eating at me. It's just like
Well,
we actually have a. It's like, and I asked, do we have a trade paperback in stores at least? What do we? Thank God we did a slow art night. I'm eating this time complaining. So,
well,
but
I
I'm
will
like,
say
we
this.
have a trade paperback. What can we have in stores? Nothing.
Well, the experience can make up for the difference.
Okay, give me the good news because then I'll tell me something. The only plus, there were two pluses in this whole situation. Our Vampirella Year One got pushed back a week. It was supposed to be the last on the 25th. So Vampirella Strikes now being out on the 25th wasn't as bad by having two Vampirella books. So at least that's that. And then we spent like 20 minutes today looking because some publishers like Marvel, sometimes when they get backed up with titles to make it in the month, a lot of books come in the last Wednesday. So I'm sitting there like, do we want to put some books out the first Wednesday of February? How do we want to juggle this? And actually, the last Wednesday in January was a lighter Marvel week.
Yeah.
So
it is. But it's a big Marvel week, and we can talk about that if we want. But
wait, the 25th is?
Well, just in terms of it, they have a couple of big titles, not like they have a lot of releases. Titles. They have a couple of important titles.
Yeah, they have Hulk and they have Venom.
And
they have
Silver Surfer.
Yeah. Number one Marvel fan. Hey, how are you? So, Kyle, you won the lottery and you want to take the experience to the next level. Is that what it is?
No, but that week that we don't have any new Dynamite books, we have new shows on the experience.
That is a positive.
We are officially announcing. It went out in our mailer yesterday with its official name, and then the social media post happened, I think, tomorrow. I have to
put up Stevie B's comment so everybody on Twitch, Facebook, and the one or two people on Twitter can see it. I love that.
Okay.
Kenneth Bird in the house. How are you? Everybody, thumbs up, as Mr. Easy Go Lucky said.
We'll worry about the news later.
Hey, guys. I hit thumbs up twice, so if you're on YouTube, we got 38 watching, 32 thumbs up. We should be at 39 thumbs up since I hit it twice. Amy, did you hit thumbs up yet?
Doing it right now.
She's doing it right now. She's always ahead of me. How about you, Kyle? Did you hit the thumbs up?
I can't hit thumbs up.
Darn. Every time.
Yeah, mine don't count because my IP address is the address that the experience emanates from.
So try and lift us up, and you pull the rug out from under me.
That mine will definitely go away at the end of the show if I do it.
Okay. All right. So, you want to know something good that I did today? Me and my buddy Tim, we actually Fat Jacks to try and raise money. Did a 50% off sale, and check out some of the comics I bought. I went there to support them. Picked up a Green Lantern 150, Green Lantern, the last few issues, 223, 224, 222. Of course, being dyslexic, I'm saying it out of order. World's Finest 300, one of my favorites. I happen to have the original art to this cover. The original Batman, this is just a great cover. I just had to pick it up. I have the original art to this cover, so I wanted to pick that up. I got a bunch of pages from this Submariner. I happen to have this. Oh, yeah, Thomas. Yeah, Fat Jacks. We've actually got at least one item tonight. No, we've got a few items to raise money. Typhoid Mary, Marvel Comics Presents. Strange suspense stories because this was so goofy and nobody would buy it. One More Day sketchbook. Yeah, so if you guys are in the Philly or South Jersey area, Stan Lee's Mighty 7. The Fat Jacks website, you want to update that real quick? Daredevil with Spider-Man. How'd you get that? Nobody
What-
would buy this rock and roll, so I bought it. Nick has not checked in safe from DC. Thoughts and prayers. Thanks, Lars, man. Oh my God, he's my best friend, so I'm allowed to say this. The 3 worst drawn Spider-Man books of all time by Jay Lee. So I think he did.
I
each
disagree, but I love those books because of the Jay Lee art.
Listen, let's just say that they were kinetic, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call it John Romita, but like I love those books.
Oh my God, look what Stevie B wrote. Mighty 7 is no terrible 5. We'll get into that in a little bit too. Look at this. When Spidey take 4 other. I actually have this cover, very reminiscent of Amazing Spider-Man 33. I figured an old school Ultraman or 2. Time Force. I forgot what that's about. Another one nobody would buy. Token Jungle King. Just a bunch of books. You know, we went there, we supported, we spent as much money as we could. And so, yeah, so Fat Jacks, which Kyle just put up, also has a GoFundMe if you want to support. And yeah, so
I will. So Alberto asked
Lars, I tell you what. Hold on. I bought these a little bit as a lark.
So
If
you had asked me to answer a question earlier, and then
Yeah.
never took a breath for me to answer.
Well, when do I ever take a breath?
Right, Alberto asked an important question about the Fat Jacks website. The answer to that is be watching all the social medias tomorrow. Is the answer to that question. There's some logistical things we have to do in the morning, and then there will be a big post when the new website is live tomorrow afternoon, early evening.
Nice. Hey, Lars man, I've got the 3 Klaus Janson Spider-Mans and the 3 Jay Lees, and they added up to $23.50, which means I got them for $11.75. So if you want to pay $12.50 to help cover the PayPal fees, I'll sell them to you for $12.50. So, and Alberto, they are putting together your Captain America run too. So, which again, man, really appreciate your backing them with that. All right.
Turns out we had to reach out to a former Fat Jacks employee to get some information before we could move forward on the website, and it just took us a few days to find him.
$12.50 to Lars man. He bought my Spider-Mans. God, I hope Jay doesn't watch this show.
I think he would understand.
I hope so. He's the one who did it. I'm pretty sure he drew each issue in a week or less. But, you know, this is like when they were thrown. This was, they were just, everybody was throwing money around. So.
There was a run of Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows that Ryan Stegman did the covers for. And I was selling them one night, and I kept commenting on, gee, the cover artist on this really was obsessed with Spider-Man's package. Spent a lot of time rendering that area. And then I get a text from Ryan Stegman going, really, bro? Really?
All right. So real quick, I'll start off since we're talking about Fat Jacks. We've got 5 items for sale from Fat Jacks. Marv Wolfman donated. Nick enclosed their 4 signed scripts. Hope this helps Fat Jacks, even if a little. So we have 4 signed scripts for Marv Wolfman. 1 with Superman, 1 with Batman Black and White, 1 Solomon Grundy Born on a Monday, and this one has actually an image on it, Bullseye. So what I'm going to ask is, if you'd like to claim any of these, $25 minimum. If you'd like to pay more, obviously that'll be great. All the money goes to Fat Jacks. You can PayPal fjcmike@comcast.net. So
why don't we do it this way? Why don't we do them as best offer items?
Nah, I want to simplify it tonight. I want to have a nice, simple, chill show. If somebody wants them, again, Bullseye. God, Superman, Jesus. Batman Black and White, Solomon Grundy Born on a Monday. Larsman Claims all at 150. Done. We'll create a certificate of authenticity for you, Larsman. Thank you. Just send the money to fjcmike@comcast.net. That is the PayPal address, right?
I'd have to look. I believe so, yes.
It's his email address.
Yeah, then yes.
I'll put this with it, okay, Larsman? The email, the letter from Marv Wolfman. So
I'll say this. I love collecting scripts like that. I have some from Tony Isabella and some from a couple of others that I've gotten over the years. It's really great to see kind of the way those guys think about scripting a book and kind of instructing the next level of work. Pretty cool.
Yep. They are signed, Stevie B. They're all signed. So good one, Lars, man. Very nice. Tonight, only have one other thing that will help Fat Jacks. You know what? Let me just look it up. Make sure I get it right. Better to get it right than not.
It's I will put it in the comments there, Lars, man. Just got to give me a minute to pull it up here.
Yeah, it's FJ. Yeah, Kyle will put it in the comments, but it's fjcmike@comcast.net. Awesome, guys. 42 watching on Facebook, 37 likes. Need 6 more likes, please. 6 more. All right. One other thing where a good amount of the money goes to Fat Jacks, but a lot of work was put in. So we have this Dan Jurgens lithograph, 16 by 24, Death of Superman for the 30th anniversary. Dan made this lithograph, and you'll see in silver the Superman sketch and the Doomsday sketch. This is original art. If anybody picks this up tonight, it's $500. And look, if you need it to be a little bit less, I'll work with you on it. $200 goes to Dan Jurgens. Dan is donating the rest to Fat Jacks. So got to get Dan this $200. But hopefully somebody will say yes to 500, but it has to be less. It'll be less. And the difference between 200. Whoa, I'm gonna give this to Amy because I'm not holding it.
That's what was that Wolverine page waiting to happen?
Yeah, right. CGC capsule somewhere recently, right? Oh, by the way, everybody hit hashtag ArtEXP. We are doing a giveaway tonight. So, all right. I'm glad you're happy, number one Marvel fan. And Ruben, you and I can have a follow-up call next week. I did find out a little bit of info. So let's see. Yes, hashtag ArtEXP, everybody. All right. You know, I made a big deal about the 2 Starlin pieces that I have tonight. Tonight I decided to do all Starlin, as far as original art, all Starlin, all Ron Garney. Kept it simple. It's almost like I had a premonition that today was going to be a bad day and I would lose focus. So let's start with Starlin. We have Thanos versus Hulk. You've got the image, right? Do you need me to hold it?
For whatever reason, these ones didn't load. Just give me 1 second while I load them up. I have the Wolverines loaded, but not this one for whatever reason.
Thanos versus Hulk, number 3, page 17. No, number 3, page 18. $475, which in and of itself for Jim Starlin original art is pretty good. You cannot go wrong with Starlin or Garney. Agreed. So you got Blastar, you got Hulk, and what in the middle panel, it's so busy, it's a little bit hard to tell, but you've got Blastar upside down, and you've got a nice butt shot of the Hulk at the bottom. So normally $475, $275 tonight, and it is claimed by Comic Art Boston. Congratulations, Comic Art Boston. All right. Let's see. So if I can handle this better than I handled the
Yeah, be
lithograph.
careful with the Sharpie around the art.
Yeah.
I took the stuff I picked up just before Christmas to the frame store. What was it? Monday. And she's writing on the post-its how I want each one framed. And she has the art out of the sleeve, and I'm just sitting there like white knuckling the table. It was all right, but I got scared.
Comic Art Boston. Yes, I do have the page after that. It's all. I will give you first opportunity. It is a really good price because this Thanos versus Hulk page. This is page 19. And this Hulk drawing is really reminiscent to me of Marvel Fanfare 21 and 22. This is a $900 page, and this is awesome action, and we're actually going to do it for only $600.
Okay.
So
what page is that? Is that 8? What page is that, Nick?
19.
I don't have a scan of 19. I have a scan of 17.
17. It's the page before Comic Art Boston, not the page after. So let us know if you want it. If not, open to anybody else. So $900 page we're doing for $600. There we go. Look at Marcus. That would be cool one day if Garney was inked by Starlin. That would be really, really wicked. Comic Art Boston says okay, which means he takes it as well. All right. My friend, put that image back up there. This is absolutely, I mean, maybe not a steal, but a great deal. I mean, you've got hulking out, action page, hitting the floor, Blastar. This is right before he falls into. So this is the page after where you see Blastar then in the debris. So really, really great call, Comic Art Boston.
It's like that video game Rampage, except if it was Hulk instead of just some giant monkey or lizard thing.
Yeah, man. So what I will say is everything else that I have, with the exception of one thing, is, well, with the exception of two things, the Superman litho, if anybody picks it up, and the, let's see if I can do this right. Let's do this. Let's move you here. Almost everything else is under $200 and under $100. So it's good night to be a comic art fan on the experience. I'm going to do it where we're still showing some of the art. So, wow, I'm a mess.
Yeah. And Alberto has a good question.
Yeah. Alberto, I love you guys, but I love Guardy, as you can tell, but maybe one day, Alberto. You've been so generous with everything, Fat Jacks. I may have to break my rule. I may, man. I may. I love you guys.
Maybe if Nick misses a few more FOCs.
Yeah, right? Yeah, if I miss a few more FOCs, do not contact Transcon. So, come on, guys. Hit that thumbs up a little bit more. All right. So, one of two things is going to be given away. Either this Daredevil 1 through 5. These are from John Romita Jr.'s personal file copies. This is $300. You're getting all 5 issues. You're getting a certificate of authenticity. These are all first prints. And this is available tonight. So Fat Jacks is struggling. Let's see. Lars, man, any chance of a Sergio Aragonés one day? Maybe, Lars, man. That's not a bad idea.
I would love to see a Ken Hazer Gru, though.
That would be cool.
And the new Gru series is really good.
I didn't even know there was a new Gru series.
Yeah, it's they finally made Gru a god.
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh.
You know what would be awesome one day? Gru Cerebus.
I was thinking Gru and Bone crossover, like something like that.
No, Gru
Just
Cerebus.
because I'd love to see Jeff Smith write for Sergio Aragon.
Nah, Gru Cerebus. That would be perfect. All right, so I don't know if I answered all this. Ruben, actually, I have something being created for TAMD with Galactus that I think they'll love. John, I think I said this, but just in case I didn't, they're still struggling, but hopefully they're going to get out of this. Mike wrote an email to Diamond. As I've said before, obviously Diamond's a business and they need to do what they need to do. But hopefully they can take him off COD, which would give him a little bit more of a fighting chance. But all the support you guys have given, the GoFundMe's almost at $10,000 last time I looked. Plus, we raised over $4,000 when I put the art up for sale, thanks to the generosity of you guys. You know, the $675 you spent, John, the $2,000 that Comic Art Boston spent, and the other pieces that sold. So, let's see.
Nick, what are you hitting on the table?
My hands.
Because it sounds like we're at a Rush concert.
Oh, I was actually going with I'm Mr. Heat Miser. I'm Mr. Sun. You can tell I got the beats going.
All right, RIP headphone users, because they're just getting blasted.
Yeah. All right. So, let's see. Then the other thing that we have tonight, which you do not have the image. So this is Black Queen with holding Doctor Strange, which you do have the image. I didn't think you did. Do not confuse Nick with Neil. Let's see. So, and John, we will get you Punisher meets Dracula. We will get that going for you. This is the giveaway. I was going to do something else with this, but this is the giveaway.
Nick.
We've never aired this. We've never offered it. It is awesome. It is the giveaway. Stevie B, I am a fan of Keith Giffen art. Huge fan, especially Legion of Superheroes. As many people are, plus JLA. Number one Marvel fan. Do you want to know the price first? Why don't we tell them the price on the Hulk thing? John, we will get you that. Amy, can you write that down? Getting a Punisher versus Dracula for John? It's Black Queen, TJ. It is Black Queen, but it's free. So just hit hashtag EXP. So what was the price on this, Kyle?
I don't know.
Might be on the back.
Here it is. I found it.
You found it?
Yeah, it is MSRP $300 tonight, $149.99.
So confirm that you still want that, and we will hook it up for you. So please confirm that you would still like to be ahead of everybody.
Hey, Nick, I'm going to say something you've probably only heard police say. Can you keep your hands where I can see them, please?
How'd you know?
Dude, it is brutal to listen to.
All right.
I say the same thing to John Cole about once a week. Stop hitting the table.
Hey, Amy?
Yeah?
Do you have a minute to come on the air while I go get something to show John Spilios?
Well, I can talk about the announcement that we tried to talk about earlier while you go do that. Why don't I do that, Nick?
I think people would rather talk to Amy.
I think, okay, fine.
Amy,
Because I didn't do my makeup today.
Talk about one of the pieces of art. Talk about the giveaway. Pick a piece of art that doesn't.
I have a better idea.
Yeah.
Not about the art, but okay. First of all, you're in the way.
He's real bad at this, y'all.
Guys, like I said on I guess it was the Wednesday show, fill out your forms. Please fill out your forms because some people, if I don't have your info, you can't get your stuff. Okay? Because, I mean, some of you guys still remember to actually do it. And I appreciate that. Even if it's just an email, super helpful. But please just still fill out the form. I don't care if we have your info already. Just tell us what you claimed. We'll double check it. We'll double check the live feed. But again, please just do it. It just makes it easier for me because I got to make all those invoices. It's hard. But yeah, do that. I'm looking at the comics right now.
Amy takes
Lars, man,
command.
I don't know. Do you click on does the link not work when we put it up in the chat? Is that why it's not working for you?
There you go. You just got to
If
click
the
on
link's
the
not
link.
working, you got to reach out to me, Lars, man. Because then I have
think
to look
you
at the
could-
website.
You could just copy and paste it and put it in your browser. Look what Brett said, Amy.
Slap the table. Well,
sure-
apparently when I slapped the table, it messed up with the mic. So
That ain't happening. So we're thinking about doing T-shirts. Let me ask you guys, who wants to see? Let's see some number ones, number twos, and number threes. Who wants to see number one? This is your producer, Kyle. Who wants to see number two? Hug your loved ones. Who wants to see number three? Amy's the boss. So this is your producer, Kyle.
Well,
Hug
there
your loved
won't
ones.
be a "This Is Your Producer Kyle" T-shirt.
Hey, oh my God, look what Marcus wrote. Sorry, we sold out of those. Hey, Zeus, if you put 4, does that mean you want number 1 and number 3 or number 2 twice? Amy, you're winning so far. Alberto says all the above, but so far most people are saying Amy's the boss.
The next shirt that launches, which will be Monday, is "I'm a pod person."
I'm a pod person. Okay.
Mhm.
So just a quick reminder, John, we forgot to put this in your package last week. So your next package, since you missed out on the one Punisher, this is coming your way. And you weren't here on Friday, but we did. I just got in my space. We are sold out of those, John. That is a limited edition. How many did we sell of those, Kyle?
I don't know. Less than 10 though.
Okay, so there's less than 10 of those. John, the other thing we have is we made a Punisher corner box by Jay Lee, and we would like to get at least $100, and the money goes to Fat Jacks. If you're interested, and if you want to go up to 200, that'll be great. So, offer is out to you. Let's put you over here. Most people saw it last week. You were actually enjoying life on a cruise, so you didn't get to see it. So I thought I would bring it up. Life is the ultimate original art. I agree with you, Mark. It is. Drinks on me at the Weston Bar for the Heroes of Calf, guys. Love it. And John claims it. So, John, fjcmike@comcast.net. Kyle will put that back up. And you can pay him directly. All right. And tell you what, John, I'm going to throw in free shipping. So since we forgot to send this to you last week, I'm going to throw in some free shipping. All right. All right. So let's see if I can remember. 1s and 2s. Who wants to see Garnier original art? Hit me with 1s. Who wants to see the last 2 commission cover art? Hit 2. So let me know. Garney art. I mean, we're really limited tonight. Like I said, it's like I had a premonition that I wasn't going to be up for tonight. So far, Alex Marino has a 1. Ooh, all 1s. Sheldon Walsh, Jordan back in the house. Nice. Let's see. What do we got here? 50 people watching on YouTube alone. 42 likes, TJ 37. That means I have to run and find a lot of stuff for 37. All right. We've got only 43 likes on YouTube. Come on, I hit like twice. We should be at 50. Nick's Red Pants. Sorry, that was a one-time only engagement, Mr. Easy Go Lucky. I tell you what, I'm going to pull an Anthony. I will pull an Anthony right now. For those of you who don't know what that means, is on Dueling Dealers, somebody gave Anthony $1,000 to wear a diaper at San Diego Comic-Con. I feel like he cheated because he wore shorts under the diapers instead of just wearing a diaper. But for $1,000 on Saturday at San Diego Comic-Con, he wore a diaper. Better off for the pants. So and Marcus, that's where I'm going. No, not a red diaper. I will put on the red pants one more time next Friday night if someone wants to donate $1,000 to Fat Jacks. 1,000. Look at that. I have been paid more to do less and less to do more. Alex, diapers. Yes, he did cheat, Brett. He did cheat.
Okay, if somebody does it, though, you have to go get some of those gold sunglasses like he wears, too.
Okay. For me to wear a diaper, it would have to be all the money Fat Jacks is in debt for me to wear a diaper. I would do that because I love the guy. But so $1,000 to Fat Jacks, I will wear the red pants next Friday.
If you decide to pay off Fat Jack's debt, Nick will wear a diaper, but then you're also going to have to pay for the rest of our pain and suffering.
Exactly. Are gym shorts under diapers considered cheaping? That depends.
Stevie B wins the episode.
Right. That's the drop the mic. Show's over, everybody. All right. Let's see. Mikhail, thank you for joining. It's been a bit. Miss you, buddy. All right. Let's go back in time 30 years. We have, let's see, for the Pay and Fat Jack, should I pick friends? Goods and services, John. Protect yourself. Goods and services. I want everybody to use goods and services. Unless it's something where I'm collecting money to donate to somebody, where I'm giving it to them, which at that point I wouldn't mind friends and family. But goods and services. When I was drumming with a metal band, I went out in public commando with a Fred Flintstone outfit just because I was tech. That's funny, Lars, man. Alex Marino says, pay for the therapy. I think it's time to talk about art again instead of diapers, right, Alberto? All right. So, 1993, Ghost Rider, beautiful page 1, nice little fight scene. Do you want to just pop this up? I always take forever. $400 page, $197.20 for 1972, the year Ghost Rider first appeared. Want to give everybody a friendly reminder. Thank you, John. Love you for it. I want to give everybody a friendly reminder that Ron has taken almost all of his art off the market. What were you going to say?
Well, I had a question about this.
Yeah.
The R's, are those like stats or are those drawn on?
They're drawn on.
So they drew that R that exact same way over and over and over again like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy cool.
Isn't it? I would imagine that it was light boxed.
Yeah, so would I. But like, still, the steadiness of your hand to get it the same way that many times, is crazy tough.
Yes, it is.
I do a lot of hand lettering for the graphic design stuff we do, and it's always hard to get the letters the same way every time.
Brett said 43 times. I'm actually going to count it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 20, 30, 31, 32, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 43! Stencil, that's it, Jeff Wedding.
Yeah, stencil, light box. I mean, there's a number of ways to do it, but it's still tough. Like,
And it's a nice day for a Jeff Wedding. That will never, ever, ever get old. Thank you, Marcus, for throwing that out there. So, Jeff, I'm going to give you a first shot at this. Hopefully you hit that thumbs up. Star Wars. Check it out. Lord Vader in the background. Luke and Vader fighting. $149.99 MSRP. We are going to do it for $77. Look at this. You're ahead of me. Letterers do deserve a lot of respect, CJ Design. You get some really, really kick-butt letterers out there. Especially John Workman, who worked so well with Walt Simonson, Howard Chaykin, and so many others. So, that is a nice one, Jack Steele. Sword Fight. Number one Marvel fan claiming this as well. You got it, number one Marvel fan. Let's see. Hey, all. Join Kyle's show. The colon part is freaking awesome. Oh, yeah. What time's your show on Monday?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Hey, who wants us to do a 5-minute stream with a fan every week?
Actually, let's table that idea because there's something on the horizon in that vein that I'm hoping to be able to announce next week.
Apparently you do then.
Well, no, I wanted to talk to you about it, and because I was hoping that you would do one of the first episodes.
Okay.
But it's a way that everyone out there can participate here on the experience that doesn't involve having to talk to me by calling in like Larsman did, or the guy who called in to talk about spaghetti and meatballs. But it's a great way for you to, and it's a great way to put over your local comic shop. So,
man, did everybody hit hashtag ArtEXP? Don't forget, we're giving away this commission cover art with Black Queen holding Doctor Strange in a fishbowl. Artistic license. I don't know why he did it that way, but I like it. I really do like it. I wanted to sell it, but Amy insisted that we give it away.
So we were talking about letterers, and we've been talking about T-shirts. I am currently working with Tom Warzakowski on a T-shirt design where he is lettering something that looks like some classic Marvel stuff for me.
Nice. So apparently there's two collectors that have a lot of Joe Quesada Daredevil art.
Is one of them named Nick?
I'm not confirming or denying that. But it's made it so that I can't afford any more Joe Quesada Daredevil art. I love Bashara. I've known him for like 38 years. Yes, I'm old. He put a piece of Daredevil Quesada art. I was like, oh, that's a really nice page. And then I looked at the price. I was like, $9,800? Really? Is that what these pages are going for now? And he wrote, Joey Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti in their best work together, illustrating Kevin Smith's Guardian Angel storyline. Daredevil is convinced the baby he's carrying is the Antichrist. The action on the page speaks for itself. This is one of the best, if not the best, page in the series. So the only thing I'll disagree about it being one of the best or the best pages, it's a great page. Trust me, I was interested in it. But then you look at it, you're like, $9,800? Oh my God, I'm never getting another page again. It is upsetting. All right. Hey, by the way, besides, hold on. Mm-hmm. Besides, if you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. Don't forget, if you're on Twitch, hit that Android, Facebook, hearts or likes, Twitter, hearts. You okay, Amy?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, Amy was coughing.
Well, she was choking at that $9,800 price. But I think when you consider who all those guys are now, that's got to play a little bit of a role into, those were much younger versions of guys who've gone on to become incredibly important in the industry. on a character that's, poised to make a really big comeback in the new year.
Yeah.
So I think that's got a lot of positives that maybe is pushing that price up a little bit higher than we would expect.
I'm trying to figure out what the balls that Marcus put. Don't worry, it'll be on sale soon enough, right? Time to trade pages. Ain't that the truth? Nick, please let Amy know that I'll be making my final payment for my Bob Layton artwork for this weekend, and I won't forget to add the. Oh my God, you got to put that up, Kyle. You got to put that up. Listen, if she only sends Lou to your house, you're okay. If she comes herself, you're in real trouble. Real trouble. Yeah, hit those thumbs up if you're on YouTube. Come on, guys. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, Alberto, is that the going rate? I hope not. I hope somebody just got excited and it'll be on sale soon. Oh, a volleyball player. Got it. So you're saying he hits it high when he puts the prices on. All right. So we're down to 3 pieces. She-Hulk. Favorite episode. Amy would have thought it was Daredevil appearance. That was my second favorite episode. Favorite episode was Wong and Madison. We have this Wong art by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. Trying for the spike, right? He hits it high and then spikes. Tonight only $63 for the year Doctor Strange first appeared in Strange Tales. Am I remembering? Is it 112 or 115? Trying to remember. If anybody knows, let me know if I got either of them right. Jewish Dragons claims Wong. Congratulations, Jewish Dragons. Now I know why you wanted to do that. Yes, and we are spiked. Claim 110. Oh my God. I'm an idiot. Was Wong in 112 or 115? Can I get that part right? Let me know if I got anything right. Man, today's a bad day. This is what I get for having a skip week on comics that was unplanned. Really unplanned. All right. 2 pages left. Before I get to them, quick reminder. 30th anniversary of the death of Superman. Dan Jurgens drew the original cover to the death of Superman. He created this litho limited to 150 copies. Original art. That Superman is a drawing by Dan. Doomsday is a drawing by Dan. $200 goes to Dan. Would like to get 500 with 300 going to Fat Jacks, but I'll take less as long as the money goes straight to Fat Jacks. We do got to give Dan this 200. Oh, hey, you know what, Kyle? Murdoch only just got the notification. That's weird.
Murdoch, make sure you've clicked the bell on the EXP Facebook or on the EXP YouTube page so that you get your notifications earlier. But also make sure you have your notifications turned on whatever device you're on.
Right.
I stopped getting them on my phone because my iOS updated and turned off my YouTube notifications. So that's something else to check.
And check it out. That's awesome, Jewish Dragons, that your daughter got her first piece of art. All right, we got 2 more Garnies. They're both under $200. You guys know me well enough. One of the pages is $375. One of the pages is $399. They're both going to be $197.40. Alberto gets notified 30 minutes before the show starts. Awesome. So I'm going to go in the dyslexic order that I did it in the promo, just for SHI exclamation point and giggles. So Wolverine 19, page 20, Jason Aaron, Ron Garney. I would say Mark Waid and Ron Garney and Jason Aaron and Ron Garney are 2 great teams. This is a $375 page because you got a picture of Wolverine getting darts thrown at him, but we're doing it for $197.40. Garney Punisher, that would be nice, Alex. Those go for so much money now. I don't think any of us could afford those. I've seen those go for a lot of money. Hearts of Darkness, oof. I mean, the John Romita Jr. goes for an incredible amount of money, but even the Garney goes for a lot. So 197.40, you get darts thrown at Wolverine, and you've got the villains, including the hand at the top. So we've got that, and we've got issue 19, page 18. This is a $400 page, and you've got Wolverine drinking a brewski. It's a pretty cool page. It's a really, really nice, quiet page, with the exception of the top panel where she's being chased. But the Wolverine part, and we're going to do it for a little bit more than half price, $197.40. Lars, man, listen, if I ran for Speaker of the House, the way I talk, everything would be a filibuster because nobody would get in a word edgewise. I would vote for Nick for Speaker of the House.
Technically, you don't need to be a congressman to be Speaker of the House. So we could elect Nick.
Enough people in the world dislike me. I don't want to become a politician. So there's enough people in the world that dislike me. Kyle on some days, Amy on other days.
I sent my congressman the recommendation that they nominate.
Kyle and Amy dislike me at the same time because I've done something wrong at the experience. So
I sent my congressman the recommendation to nominate Dolly Parton just to get him to stop arguing. He emailed me back and said, that's not the worst idea I've heard this week.
See, third in line for the presidency. Oh, my God. We should do a movie where the president actually kills the people under him so that he doesn't have to worry about being voted out of office. We see all these movies where, like, the second in line and the third in line are trying to off him, and they're trying to become president. We should do it the opposite. Let's see. I get notified about the show by my wife. She stands over me about 15 minutes before the show starts with a threatening look and holding a taser.
There are less effective methods.
If Ruben and I became speakers of the House, the minority and the majority speaker, nothing would get. Oh, it would be like the government today. Nothing would get done. Oh, shoot. Jesus, I forgot today was the 6th. Wow. All right. Marcus, as always, keeping me in line. Everybody, do not forget, thank you, Stanley. Usually I do it earlier. Sunday night at 8, unless Ruben says differently. Sunday night at 8, you have Ruben the Collector. He is only on YouTube. Only on YouTube. So tune in Sunday night at 8 o'clock. Of course, at 4:30, please tune in to Fat Jack's Latchkey Manifesto. See, that's why you're smarter than me, Ruben. You were talking about comic art. I'm talking about comic art and comics, but you would talk just about the art. Oh, yeah, everybody, hashtag ArtEXP. We are doing the giveaway tonight. Do not forget. See, I'm talking a lot. Oh,
and still beating on the table.
I know.
Dude, it's a hard habit to break. Like, I've been trying to break John of it for 2 years.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm Mr. Cold Miser. I'm Mr. Fun. Let's see. All right, so the only things left are the giveaway, the Daredevil Man Without Fear file copies from John Romita Jr., the Wolverine 19-page 18, and the Wolverine 19-page 20. Sit on the pillow. Yeah, right? Then I would hit the pillow. I get it. Ruben would also talk book illustrations. A piece of comic art in every home. Let's see. What would be the first thing? I'll ask this question. not to get overly political, if you did become a politician and you had the opportunity to do one thing, and this is a serious question, what's the one thing you would do to make the country better?
Healthcare reform.
I think healthcare is okay where it's at.
I lost 2 days of work this week tracking down a vial of insulin so that I didn't have to go to the hospital. We need healthcare reform.
All right. So much for that. I would focus term limits. That's okay.
My second thing would be art education. Like, I think every school should have art programs so people can learn if they like to draw or write or sing or play music.
Mr. Red Jack, if we gave everybody $1 million, yes, more thumbs up for this show. If we gave everybody $1 million, then the million wouldn't be as viable. So I would like to make sure you serve in the military. You're automatically a U.S. citizen. Well, that is good. I like that. I would fight to. We've got 1 in 6 kids in the country that go to bed hungry every night. That would be the first thing I would fight.
That's a good one.
That's top of my list, is not having 1 in 6 kids wanting to be hungry every night.
Gun control.
Oh, Amy's got a good one too. Gun control. She would fight for gun control. Unfortunately, art and music is disappearing from schools. Affordable housing, and never want to see a veteran sitting on the side of the road again. Agreed, Preston. Yeah. So things to think about when we are voting for people in office. We would better congressmen. They knew they only had a certain amount of time. Ain't that the truth? I've actually called people only run for office, free daycare, and sleep in later.
I actually work with a couple of working politicians as part of my day job. And one of the
pop in Mike Lovitz's comments so that everybody on Twitch, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and Twitter can see it.
I like that one.
Mike, take it a step further. All international people. Comic Art Boston, you're right. Sorry. You know what? It was, and I'm not. When Marcus threw out there that me talking on January 6th, it just made me think of that. Yeah, I saw that. That was terrible, John. Institute a 5-year public service minimum. All right. Let's get those likes going. Thank you, number one, Marvel fan. Comic Art Boston says, too late, Michael. That's right, man. We got to keep Comic Art Boston happy. So, let's see. All right. All right. Let's do one thing. Let's do the giveaway. So we've got Doctor Strange cover, number 1, first print. We have Black Queen holding Doctor Strange. It's really, really cool. I love also like the green and the pink coming out of the vial that Doctor Strange is held in. It's free. Did you hit hashtag EXP?
Hashtag ArtEXP.
ArtEXP, thank you. Yeah, I think I managed to survive a show without spending any money. I want your grommet art, Ruben. Comic Art Boston, I've got a great grommet piece I gotta show you one day.
All right, are you ready to draw?
Collector. Danilo, please hit that thumbs up.
60 seconds. 60 seconds. We'll give you 60 seconds to get hashtag ArtEXP.
So it's free, guys. It's free. No cost. It's free. Did I mention it's free? It's free. So.
All right.
Ian Saint.
10 seconds.
Sir.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm hitting draw.
All right. I think it'd be easier if you moved the art out so we could see. Kenneth Bird, congratulations. Very, very nice. Very. I'm still thinking hard about the Superman and looking. Can I contact you after the show? Yeah, of course, Comic Art Boston. If no one else claims it, you can. And like I said, Comic Art Boston, look, we got to get $200 to Dan. That's first and foremost. Dan was kind enough to do it. And while I'd like to get $500 so that $300 can go to Fat Jack's, if you want to do less and that's what you can afford, do less because that's what you can afford. Brett saw his name this time. Word to the bird. Congrats, Kenneth. Yay, congrats. Tierney, good to have you in the house. There we go. So, we're actually practically going to end this on time. I'm going to go through the last pieces. We just went through the Superman 30th anniversary lithograph, limited to 150 copies, Dan Jurgens. We have Wolverine 19, page 18 for $197.40. We have Wolverine 19, page 20 from $197.40. You know, just Wolverine having darts thrown at him. I kind of like that page more. Let's see. Yeah, and we have the John Romita Jr. Daredevil Man Without Fear foil edition cover on #1. All first prints from John's personal collection for $300. One of the best Daredevil stories ever told. Let me tell you something. I actually did a signing with Frank Miller on Spawn Batman, and we were talking about Daredevil Man Without Fear, and he was telling me how amazing John's art was. Like, John was pulling out the images out of Frank's mind as he was drawing it. Let's see. Oh, I gotta stop. Yeah, just when we thought that bird had flown, he wins again. Kenneth, go play a lottery ticket. You need to win. Let's see. All right. So tonight, Nancy McCann has COVID, so there is no Comics Unlimited at 9:00. So tomorrow night at 10 p.m. we have Taji Beats. I think Twitch is the preferred.
Yes, Twitch and Twitter tomorrow night. With Taji Beats.
And let's see. Sunday at 4:30, Latchkey Manifesto, Fat Jack's Comic Crypt. If you can watch the show and pick up some comics, it would be great to help support them.
And you know what? If you could be I will post on the Experience Facebook pages tomorrow, or social media pages, when the new Fat Jack's website goes live, just to kind of give it a boost for y'all. I know a lot of you guys have been watching and you may not be following Fat Jack's social media. So we'll make sure that we throw it out there as well when the new website goes live.
So thank you. And that's really appreciated, Kyle. Kyle actually did this for free to help Fat Jack's. Sunday night at 8, Ruben the Collector, only on YouTube. Monday at 5:00, Miss Jen will have her interviews. She had Rob Guillory this past Monday, which was awesome, right before Mosley came out. Then at 6:00, you have Comic Collectibles with Rex and John, and sometimes Amy the Boss shows up, which is key. Let's see. What's that 8:00 on Monday? Is that Jenna?
Mishmash with Jenna. And then
9:00, you have Kyle with the call-ins. Tuesday at 5, we have Dan Wickline.
So Tuesday at 5, we're hoping, and we haven't confirmed it yet, we're trying to make it work, Philip Kennedy Johnson to talk about 007 from Dynamite.
That would be awesome. Also Monday night, 9:00 on Comic Art Live, we have Anthony Claim Sale, Make Offers. You can find the information on through Comic Art Live email. Make offers, and then he'll negotiate live on the air. I like that one. I might try that one day. Like, pick a few pieces that haven't sold and do negotiations on the air. then we've got your weekly review show at 6.
Tuesday is Dan Wickline show, hopefully with Philip Kennedy Johnson. Then in stores this week. Then Minute to Skim It. So we have 2 review shows back to back from 2 very different groups of people, including Jay, who thinks everything is #not that bad. And then we will have Mint Hunter Collectibles or Mint Hunter Comics at 8:00 on Tuesday, and then Country Roads Comics at 9:30.
Awesome. And then Wednesday, Dan Wickline at 5. At 6, we have Comic Collectibles with John and Rex, 2 people who know what they're talking about, with Amy the Boss. 8:00 is who's at 8:00 on Wednesday?
Well, Dan's Wednesday show continues his series on learning Warhammer 40K ahead of the forthcoming Henry Cavill movie.
Right.
Then you have Rex and John, and then on Wednesday, following Rex and John, is Pop Go the Writers,
right?
Which is Dan and Jim Beard, who is a pulp writer as well, followed by Wednesday Warriors. Then Thursday we'll have Dan back. We'll have What's in the Box with Miss Jen, and then Space Cadets, and then officially starting after sometime in the new year, we'll have another Mint Hunter show, followed by starting the 19th. So put this on your calendars. The 19th, we're launching our second original art show here on the Experience. Yes, it's called Sketch Up with Mog and Mel, where you can catch up and sketch up with Mog and Mel. They're going to have original art. They're going to have guest artists, all kinds of stuff, where you can pick up one-of-a-kind commissions. So,
all right. So everybody wants to leave. I wanted to tell you guys what I always say: hug your families. You never know what's going to happen. Enjoy the weekend. Give yourself some time. You know, we all work hard. Be kind to everybody. It takes just as much work to be kind as it does to be unkind. Pay it forward. Be kind to everybody. Life will be better for all. Be well, and we will see you next week. Have a great one, everybody.
Who would win, Batman or Superman? It's the age-old debate, except it's so much more complicated than that. Nerd Killer Warfare every week on The Experience is your chance to debate other nerds in the questions we've all been asking for years, except we take those debates and turn them up to 11. Go to bit.ly/EXP casting or scan the QR code to be part of the show.